Hi everyone, welcome to Foster's Kitchen. For today's recipe, I'll be making acheke with oven-grilled mackerel served with tomato sauce in a crunchy salad. Acheke originates from Côte d'Ivoire and is popularly eaten in West Africa. It's made from fermented cassava pulp, giving it that fluffy texture like couscous. And when you eat it with grilled mackerel, it's an unbeatable and delicious combination, perfect for sharing with friends and family. So if you would like to know how I made it, please keep watching. Find the complete list of ingredients needed for the recipe below. I've already gutted and cleaned the fish. We'll start with the fish brine ingredients and I'll introduce the rest as we go through the recipe in the video. Let's start by preparing a brine solution for our mackerel. Add water to a pot along with chopped ginger, garlic, spring onion, some chilies, and red onion. Bring this mixture to a boil over medium heat for 10 minutes. When the liquid reaches a boil, switch off the heat and allow it to cool slightly, then add ice and water. Expect the brine solution to change color slightly when the veggies are boiled. This step is important to ensure that the brine solution is icy cold before adding the fish. It prevents the fish from cooking and ensures food safety. In the meantime, I'll score the fish with vertical slits on both sides to let it soak up the brine solution. I have 3 whole mackerel, enough to serve 4 to 5 portions. Mackerel is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, high in vitamin B, and a good source of protein, making it a great nutritious addition to your diet. Pour the chilled brine solution over the fish, making sure that it's completely covered. Add salt and stir until it dissolves, then allow the fish to soak in the brine solution for 15 to 20 minutes. Brining is an excellent technique for cooking fish or poultry in the oven or on the grill as it enhances flavor, adds moisture, improves texture, and helps prevent it from falling apart during cooking. While the mackerel is brining, I'll prepare the salad to accompany the acheke. This salad is easy to make with just a few ingredients: cucumber, a small onion, 2 bell peppers, and tomatoes, all thoroughly washed. Start by thinly slicing the peppers or chop them to suit your preference, and transfer them to a bowl. Next, slice the tomato, onion, and cucumber. I enjoy having a simple salad with my acheke because it adds a flavorful contrast. Adding veggies to your meal provides a great source of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. They also help you feel full, making it easy to manage portion sizes and promote a healthy, balanced diet. If you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. And finally, chop a few sprigs of parsley. I've kept the salad light with just a few ingredients, yet still flavorful. I'll transfer the vegetables to a container and add the juice of half a lemon, crushed white and black peppercorn, a pinch of salt, along with chopped parsley. Mix well and set aside for later use. Now back to the fish. It's been brining for 20 minutes now, so I'll remove it from the brine solution. I'll coat the grill rack with some groundnut oil, but any oil will work. This step helps the fish from sticking and makes it easier to take off without falling apart. Pour a small amount of water into the tray. This will help keep the fish moist as it grills in the oven. Place the mackerels on the rack. Sprinkle pink salt over the fish to keep the skin crispy. In a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius, grill the mackerel for 15 minutes on the first side. While that's in the oven, I'll prepare the tomato sauce. Heat a pan over medium heat and add a small amount of olive oil. Next, add 2 tablespoons of green seasoning blend, along with sliced onion and let them caramelize slightly. Then add fresh chopped tomatoes and saute for a minute. Now add a teaspoon of all-purpose seasoning, Scotch bonnet pepper, and a stock cube. Pour in small amount of water and mix thoroughly. Cover the pan and allow the sauce to cook on medium heat for a few minutes. This sauce is simple but packed with flavor, especially with the addition of the green seasoning blend. And you can adjust the seasoning or chili added to suit your taste. After a few minutes, the liquid will reduce slightly and it should have a thick consistency like so. The sauce is now ready, set aside for later use. After the first 15 minutes of grilling, carefully flip the fish to grill the other side. Be cautious as the fish will be very hot. Add salt and return it to the oven for an additional 15 minutes. Once grilled, I'll plate the fish and let it rest while I make the acheke. And here's the acheke, also known as cassava couscous, which is made from fermented and grated cassava pulp. I'll add the acheke to a bowl and break up any chunks. You can also use your hand to break the larger pieces. I'm using frozen acheke that has been defrosted. I'll steam it in the microwave for 5 to 6 minutes, then take it out when it's done. Now I'll mix in some olive oil along with a stock cube, chilies and onion. This adds flavor and some crunch to the acheke, but this step is optional. Mix well to distribute the flavors evenly, and it's now ready to plate. I'll start by plating the acheke on a banana leaf, then add the delicious mackerel fish, along with our salad and tomato sauce. I also added some homemade red and green chili sauce for that extra heat. Stay tuned for the recipes coming soon. The acheke is also served with fried plantains, which I've already featured on this channel, so feel free to check that out. The aroma was so inviting. I couldn't wait to start eating. And look at that, see how moist and juicy the fish is, perfect with the acheke. It was truly mouth-watering and thoroughly enjoyed by everyone at the table. I highly recommend giving this recipe a try, and once you do, don't forget to share your experience in the comments below. Thanks for watching, please consider subscribing, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Until next time.